For tonight's COVID conversation, my co-anchor Julie Williams talked with Quoin Superintendent Matthew Hickam. Here's their conversation from earlier this afternoon.
Right now, Pfizer is looking and testing its vaccine on 5 to 11-year-olds, which could open up a wide range for, kids to be vaccinated. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, and thanks for having me. It's certainly my pleasure. Well, my thoughts in terms of vaccine becoming more available or possibly approved for a younger age group is that's a positive thing. We're certainly going through a different time period when it comes to the response to these vaccines for COVID-19. But anytime we can open up another age group that this is eligible for, I certainly see that as a positive thing.
And we're hearing, Dongola schools just having to, kind of make the transition to virtual learning. Is that something, do you foresee Quoin having to do that? And if you do, are you equipped to make that transition? It can't be easy.
When it comes to the going full virtual or remote, I'm not going to say it's not possible. I think it's something that can happen. You mentioned Dongola as an example. It can happen to any school. What I would say is for us, for our school district, our priority is certainly to stay in person. We're going to do that if at all possible. If we need to go with a particular classroom or a grade level, which we did at one point last year, or for us, we've got 3 separate schools. We've got about 1,300 students in our district. If we can isolate and just deal with the students that are being impacted, that's what we would do before it would be like a district-wide, all of our schools on virtual. Do we have the ability, the capability to do it? Yeah, we do in terms of just, the hardware, we've got it. The challenge, I think, for every school is how well can you do it? Virtual or remote learning is not ideal for most students. So while you can do it, it's not the best way to provide an education. We know that. So that's why the priority is certainly on staying in person.
And what have you seen from your students so far, being back in person? Because we do hear a lot about how important it is for their development.
I think students are, by and large, excited to be back in school. And we definitely saw that coming out of the gate with just extracurricular activities going on. Everything that resembles more of a normal schedule. By and large, again, kids and teachers are excited to be back full time, every day of the week with kids in the building.
And what safety measures or, COVID safety protocols does Quoin have in place right now for students and teachers?
Sure. Well, of course, there's a number of things that, we've been mandated to do now, masks being one of those. So certainly mask wearing is in place within the schools. And now, just starting this week, we've started, our weekly testing of our school personnel who are not fully vaccinated. So you have that. That's also in place as a result of executive order. And besides that, we certainly have done our best to try to physically distance within classrooms to the greatest extent possible. That's certainly dictated by physical space availability and how many students are in that particular class, but that's certainly a key to this. For us, last year, we had an abbreviated schedule, so we did not serve lunch in person at school last year, but this year we are. So we've been able to space our students out in the lunch environment as well. Of course, you've got regular cleaning procedures that are in place, and I think students, we were worried last year about students' receptiveness to masks and would they be compliant. Same thing with, hand washing or sanitizing. And what we probably shouldn't have been surprised. Kids are pretty receptive to routines. Once you get things established, you get your expectations out there, the vast majority of kids do what they need to do. And our teachers have been great at doing that. Our custodians have been great at doing things that need to be done with cleaning and sanitizing. So, I think these are the things that are pretty much in place across the board in our school districts. And it's been a big challenge for sure. This year, really, in many ways, has been more of a challenge than last year. But our faculty, staff, our parents, everybody's been, by and large, very cooperative and understanding of the circumstances that we're all dealing with.
And does that extra challenge come in just with these extra, safety mitigations? Kind of touch on that, if you will.
Yeah, that's certainly a big component of it. And just the result of those safety mitigations. I didn't mention contact tracing and that aspect of things, but when you have positive cases within a household or the school, then those students that meet that definition of being a contact to a positive case are going to be excluded from school. And that's really what creates the biggest challenge for the classroom teacher is now I've got a student or students that are not going to be in person for a certain number of days, and trying to provide a good education there. It's not going to be the same as being in class in person. So that's really the part that is really challenging. I know it's frustrating for families that have to go through that situation, and it's challenging for teachers that take a lot of ownership, certainly, in what they do and the learning that takes place in their classroom, to know that a student that is at home, even though there may be work sent home or there may be something virtually done, it's still not the same.
And I know we're still fairly early into the school year. Are you seeing, teachers or your staff having to make kind of adjusted lesson plans for those students who are coming back from learning, virtually? I would imagine that there's got to be some, give and take or adjustments being made.
Really since March of 2020, it's been week after week of adjusting, whether it's adjusting to new guidelines that come down to us from the state level, which just happened earlier this week. The goalposts have been moving frequently on us, and it's hard for us to continuously. It's exhausting to make these adjustments all the time, and I know it's frustrating for families to try to understand why guidelines are changing, and we don't have all the answers to that. When you've got 1,300 students and you've got 200 plus employees, there's people on all aspects of the spectrum of what is believed or accepted when it comes to COVID-19. So we've definitely have had to do some more shifting. As we started the school year, we got hit pretty hard by COVID-19 cases among our student population, really just the second week in the school. And it was an overwhelming number, nothing like we experienced last year. Last year, the most cases we had among our student population during any 1 week last year was 13. And we had a week early on the school year where we had 30 cases. And then that was followed up with over 20 cases. So to deal with that coming out of the gate was definitely a challenge. It was very, very hard, very frustrating. But when it comes to resiliency, children are the best at it. And I think our folks that have gone into the realm of education as a career are pretty good at it too, because teachers are thinking on the fly all the time in their classroom. They've had to do it a lot more frequently here in the past several months, and they're tired, but they're still really good at it.
Well, Mr. Hickam, I want to thank you so much for sitting down with me for this COVID conversation. We will have this entire interview and more COVID-19 information on our website, WSILTV.com. We'll be right back after this.